Down a bumpy dirt highway miles from the nearest town, a small van traveled the back roads of Mexico's state of Oaxaca. Inside, a handful of people who have come to share the love of God. They are a medical team from the Evangelical Covenant Church in the United States, here to minister to the people of Mexico. Today's stop, Jaliesa, a tiny village nestled in the foothills, where the mountains begin to climb above the valley floor.
Sí, es como su hermana, no hace nada, no hace nada. Es como su hermana, no hace nada. Ve, no llore.
Reed Paulson is an emergency room physician from Northern California. He attends Hope Center, a Covenant church in Pleasant Hill, a suburb of San Francisco. Patty Heaps is a registered nurse. Charlotte Jackson, a translator. Doug Stevens, a pastor. They come from Hillside Covenant Church in Walnut Creek, California. Like others on the team, Dr. Paulson has taken time off from work to spend 10 days helping the people of Oaxaca. He works side by side with Mexican missionary Side Gutierrez, mixing training and treatment in the same clinic. It is all part of the connection between covenant churches in different countries, one sharing resources the other does not have, both sharing the love of God in abundance. In most cases, the medical team holds its clinics right inside a town's covenant church. That's the case in Vicente Guerrero, another tiny village just outside the dump for the city of Oaxaca. Conditions are basic. The team borrows a church pew and makes an examining room.
Does she know what she cut herself on?
Dice que es muy posible. ¿Con qué se cortó, señora? Vidrio. Okay, on glass.
Glass. Okay, let's take a look.
Dr. Mitch Applegate is an intensive care specialist. He says sometimes the problems seem overwhelming.
Everywhere you look, there's feces and poor sanitation and drinking water mixed with things that shouldn't be mixed with, and people drinking it, animals free roam of the house.
But challenges also mean opportunities. Covenant health workers came to Vicente Guerrero a year ago. Then things were much worse. Now, through basic health teaching and regular visits by Sada'i, there's less malnutrition. Living conditions are cleaner.
Here, to teach someone to boil their water, to wash their hands, can make a monumental difference in the health of the family.
And the people who bring about the changes find they too are changed in the process.
Here I can make a difference. I haven't been a nurse in an active role for over 10 years, and yet I felt God pulling the knowledge out of me that I had something to give here. In the States I don't have that feeling because it's so high-tech.
Yeah, you basically have to lay the technology aside, and now you're talking about relationships again, which is really what medicine is all about. It's actually nice to get back to that and feel that that is an important matter.
Covenant churches in the United States have a long history of walking alongside the people of Oaxaca. In the past, they have helped support pastors here. They have paid to put roofs on churches. They have provided teaching and guidance through covenant missionaries. One thing that has strengthened the relationship is short-term work groups from the United States. Students from North Park College who dug a well for the Covenant campsite, a work group from the Midwest that built bunk beds for the camp, the work group from California that helped construct one of the churches. As pastor of Hillside Covenant Church in Walnut Creek, California, Doug Stevens has been part of 3 work groups.
It's a very expanding experience. They're so willing to try to meet us, and a step or two in their direction, and great relationships are formed. So that's certainly part of it for us, as well as the whole concept of sharing ourselves and finding out that when you do that, inevitably you get so much more back.
Projects that meet practical needs also powerfully underline the message of the gospel.
As doctors, we bring credibility to the churches in the hamlets, in the pueblos, that there is a church, a larger church that supports them and supports them with material things as well as helping take care of their physical needs. I think that gives a foundation then to also bringing the gospel message to them.
Es de gran importancia y a veces la gente
I think the work of the medical teams here has been of great importance because a lot of these people are isolated. They don't really have too much of opportunity to go to a doctor, or a lot of them really don't have a lot of confidence in the local doctors. And they actually feel more free to talk and to be frank and honest with someone that they don't know, someone who's from the outside.
The projects also strengthen the bonds of love between the churches in Mexico and those in the United States.
Corre la voz a nuestras iglesias de los Estados Unidos que siempre que quieran venir a Oaxaca son bienvenidos, son bien recibidos.
And I want you to know that you are always welcome here. Churches, people who want to come and visit, you would be very welcome to come, and you always find a place that would be open to you. We love you. We care about you.
And as the team heads back down the road, many have already pledged they will be back to continue a work that for decades has bound the people of God in the United States to the people of God in Mexico.